Hello everybody and welcome to my Folk Unlocked Showcase number 4. It's been a wild week considering I've been basically at home streaming showcases. My name is Old Billy Bob Boy, or Bill Sims to some of you, and I'm a roots country musician based in Newfoundland and Labrador. A little bit about me: I released my debut album Sweltering Sun. That was pretty recently, and it was actually nominated for 2 Music Annal Awards. I perform solo, as you're going to see today, and up to a 5-piece band. This is my first year as an artist at Folk Alliance. Getting some of that realism from the real conference. This is my first year as an artist, but if you think that I'm familiar looking, it's because I have performed at FAI before as a side musician with Rain Hamilton, who I think is showcasing today as well, Abigail Lapel, Piper Hayes, Sarah Beatty, Sean William Clark, and I've also played with the Lifers outside of the festival as a just as a sub, but very good festival regardless. All my contact info is in the YouTube description, so don't hesitate to reach out to me. I'll be available in the live chat as well tonight, because even though I'm here right now, this is recorded earlier in the day. So come and have a chat. Alright, so I'm going to start this off with a tune called Oh Loretta, basically just playing down the album. And I thought I'd play a little mandolin today as well, even though there's no mandolin on there. But this one's called Oh Loretta. Oh Loretta, 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 ooh, try to understand. Oh Loretta, you say I'm seeing other women, but you're out with another man. Well, I haven't been as faithful as the pastor, haven't been as faithless as the judge. I've been chatting up the young'uns at the disco, but the furthest out it's gone, the lipstick smudge. My eyes, they have a tendency to wander, but I still don't think that gives you the right to cover your face by accusing me of cheating. Using selfish guilt to try and start a fight. Oh, Loretta, 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 ooh, try to understand. Oh, Loretta, you say I'm seeing other women, but you're out with another man. When I found that pair of handcuffs in the dresser, I noticed there's some varnish off the chair. There's some strange dark curly hairs around the shower, and her feet and her blow I never wear. At first I had a temper like an A-bomb, then the treasure dropped out on my gauge. Still think you and I work well together, but I'd rather be a lover half your age. Oh, Loretta, 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 try to understand. Oh, Loretta, another man. Oh, Loretta, 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 ooh, try to understand. Oh, Loretta, 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 ooh, you say I'm seeing women, but you're out with another man. Thank you. That's That's called Oh Loretta, and it's the first track off of Sweltering Sun. This next tune, second tune on the record, is one featuring a good friend of mine, Mallory Johnson, who's from Newfoundland, but now living in Nashville, and I'm sure that she's getting familiar with that snow down there. Piece together my stand. So this one was a ton of fun to do. And it's called Darling, You Look Great. Well, babe, it's been a long, hard day. Come with me to bed. I wear nothing but a smile, like the night we wed. Some nights I think of J-Lo, but tonight the beat is gone. Darling, you look great when I don't have my glasses on. They're sitting on the dresser on the right side of the clock. But your body looks amazing, so I think we'll leave them all. Your face is slightly hazy, but there's this angelic glow. So honey, leave the lights on and we'll both enjoy the show. Let's both face we're getting older, got some wrinkles on the skin, a little cellulite and some extra hair, that's just to begin. But before we get excited with these conclusions that we've drawn, know the girl, you look divine when I don't have my glasses on. They're sitting on the dresser on the right side of the clock. Your body looks amazing, so I think we'll leave them all. Your face is slightly hazy, but there's this angelic glow. So honey, leave the lights on and we'll both enjoy the show. We've been together all these years, we've had our ups and downs, held each other hand in hand through all the smiles and frowns. Now every time I look at you, my heart is just as warm as when you break through white rectangles. Birds are newly born. They're sitting on the dresser on the right side of the clock. But your body looks amazing, so I think we'll leave them off. Your face is slightly hazy, but there's this angelic glow. So honey, leave the lights on and we'll both enjoy the show. They're sitting on the dresser on the right side of the clock. But your body looks amazing, so I think we'll leave them all. Your face is slightly hazy, but there's this angelic glow. So honey, leave the lights on and we'll both enjoy the show. Honey, leave the lights on and we'll both enjoy the show. Thank you. That was called Darling, You Look Great. Next up, we have a little character piece here. So around the time that I wrote this song, I was doing a lot of snowboarding, which unfortunately Ski Hill here has yet to open this season, which is not so great for the season pass. Anyway, fingers crossed about that, but I was doing a lot of snowboarding at this time, and I was also watching a lot of the show Criminal Minds and a bunch of crime shows. So both of those things tied together, and you get this song. It's called Snow Angel. I want to bury you, baby, bury you 6 feet under snow. It's no longer just a saying, now it's true that your heart is so cold. You were showing me the ropes, girl, the ropes are burning like hell. Promise you'd be faithful, but I know that ain't your smell. You call me a filthy pig instead of being only dirt. But if you play with fire, baby, you know you're gonna get hurt. 'Cause everybody's got a limit, and you're the straw that broke my back. So tell me how it feels, babe, when your whole world is black. I want to bury you, babe. now it's true that your heart is so cold. Well, I took you to the kitchen, I filled you full of lead. I made myself a sandwich, I wiped the bloodstains from your head. Well, I wrapped you up in plastic, got out some straps and cords. I sat you on my snowmobile and I headed to the woods, to the ski hill where we met, where I brought you on my sled. 100 people skiing moguls right above my baby's head. I want to bury you, baby, bury you 6 feet under snow. So it's no longer just the same. Now it's true that your heart is so cold. I want to bury you, baby, 6 feet under snow. It's no longer just the same. Now it's true that your heart is so cold. Thank you. That was called Snow Angel. Alright, gonna just double check my stand here so I don't make my guitar wipe out. Alright, I'm gonna switch over to the upright bass over here. Another instrument that I love and that I've played with many artists over the years. So this next tune is kind of inspired by garden parties in rural Newfoundland. Just everyone outdoors, having a great time, dancing, that type of thing. And this one's called Carrie Anne. Carrie Anne, oh Carrie Anne, won't you be my girl? Carrie Anne, oh Carrie Anne, you're my entire world. I'm casting out my line in hopes that you will take a bite. Carrie Anne, oh Carrie Anne, won't you be mine tonight? Saw you at the garden party in the middle of the grass, dancing barefoot with your girlfriends, drinking liquor from a flask. Stopped to take a breather, you grabbed everyone in sight to come join the party as the day became the night. With flies enough to eat you and the June bugs in the air, we were trying not to giggle, but I like to be fair. Whispered to your friend, no doubt, about my manly charm, and came to me and said, you've got a spider on your arm. Carrie Anne, oh won't you be my girl? Carrie Anne, oh Carrie Anne, you're my entire world. I'm casting out my line in hopes that you will take a bite. Carrie Anne, won't you be mine tonight? I was playing in the band while you were toying with my heart. What I thought was Cupid's arrow was a misguided lawn dart. I blacked out for a second when my vision became clear. You said my aim is not the best, but I brought you a beer. Stumbled off into the night, which ended pretty quick. I was feeling awful dizzy and I felt a little sick. Made it to your cabin where I passed out in the tub. I woke up, you were next to me, I knew that it was love. Oh Carrie Anne, won't you be my girl? Carrie Anne, you're my entire world. Casting down my line in hopes that you will take a bite. Oh Carrie Anne, won't you be mine tonight? Carrie Anne, won't you be my girl? Carrie Anne, you're my entire world. Casting down my line in hopes that you will take a bite. Oh Carrie Anne, won't you be mine tonight? Carrie Anne, won't you be mine tonight? Carrie Anne, won't you be mine tonight? Okay. Thank you. That was called Carrie Anne. I had a couple of requests to change the words in that one, so maybe that's a good one for asking for some tips. $100, I'll put your name in the tune. All right, so next up is a tune that I've done. So I do write with a lot of humor in mind in these songs, but I also really value serious songs and serious writing, and I really love doing that as well. So this next tune, despite the title, Bathroom Floor, is actually a serious song. And on the album, my good friend Jillian Nicola joins me on this tune and just adds so much. Her voice is so amazing. Also her own writing and music is just so great too. So check it out if you haven't, Jillian Nicola. So this one is called Bathroom Floor. And to be honest with you, I don't know if I sipped my tea that time or not, so here we go. If I told you once, babe, I told you time and time again. Perhaps it slipped your mind. Perhaps we both had too much gin. I went along and played that role, and you believed it all too well. When I left town, I just became another brick that fell. Didn't mean to break your heart. It wasn't in the best shape from the start. You and I think we found what we were looking for. Lying there on the bathroom floor. Tell me, darling, were you thinking that I was gonna change my mind? Were you thinking that I'd come around if you gave it some time? I believed you didn't love me, but I didn't see it then. Oh, when you looked at me, I couldn't see your mind imagining. I didn't mean to break your heart. It wasn't in the best shape from the start. You and I think we found what we were looking for. Lying there on the bathroom floor. Well, I haven't been around here in a while, and I'll admit I miss the vision of your smile. Said that you were okay, but it was eating at your soul. How was I to know? I didn't mean to break your heart, but it wasn't in the best shape from the start. and I think we found what we were looking for, lying there on the bathroom floor. You and I think we got what we were looking for, lying naked on the bathroom floor. Thank you. That's called Bathroom Floor. Alright, I'm going to switch it up again here. To my little buddy, Amanda Lynn. So this next tune is about somebody who's not religious, but they really wish that they were. And this one's called Lord Times 3. Well, I said, Lord, 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 don't know what to do. Come on down from heaven and let me know. I said, Lord, 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 oh, I'm praying here to you. Come on down and show me where to go. Come down in person or come down in a dream. But please stop beating around the burning bush. You gotta understand that I believe what I can see. To separate the clouds, let's have a look. And you can surely understand that if I'm not a man of faith, it's because it's not the fact that fit the cause. Although I'm praying that it's true because it sounds like a perfect deal. That you reside outside our scientific laws. Well, I said, Lord, 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 I don't know what to do. Come on down from heaven and let me know. I said, Lord, 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 oh, I'm praying here to you. Come on down and show me where to go. Well, I'm having me some troubles and I'm having me some doubts. I'm really looking for some good advice. I'm trying to help myself, but I just don't have the strength. I think a little glimpse of heaven would suffice. And if there was a clear and simple method, not interpreting the scribe, then kind would all be better off, I'm sure. We'd be marching on together all towards that promised land. Your ever-loving light radiating from our core. Well, the Lord sure works in mysterious ways, something like a dormant disease. By the time I'm sure that you're true there, we'll be sailing on the fiery seas. Yeah, well, I said, Lord, 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 I don't know what to do. Come on down from heaven and let me know. Lord, 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 oh, I'm praying here to you. Come on down, show me where to go. Well, I said, Lord, 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 I don't know what to do. Come on down from heaven and let me know. I said, Lord, 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 I don't know what to do. Come on down, show me where to go. Come on down, show me where to go. Well, I said, come on down and show me where to go. Thank you. That was called Lord, Lord, Lord. So next up, we have a tune called Everyone Knows. Back to kind of serious tunes. That is a little frustrating. Back to the serious tunes. Anyway, this one, I had a fiddle player, Nathan Smith, play on this one in the studio. And he came in we had one rehearsal, he came in, played all the tunes amazing, and sang on a bunch of them as well. And I said, man, didn't you say that you just listened to those once in the car? And he said, oh, no, I listened to the ones with the harmonies twice. So this guy is just a monster fiddle player. It was a treat working with him, and yeah, he just came in and bam, popped off. Just so many great tracks of fiddle playing. So this one's called everyone knows, and hope you enjoy it. Good-hearted woman is getting so hard to find. I'm sitting here drinking, trying to get you off my mind. I promised myself all these worries were through. Sometimes I'm dishonest, I'm still thinking of you. Sometimes I'm dishonest, I'm still thinking of you. I tried everything to keep my memory clear. Tried working, tried hiding, but still you're right here. Your figure is haunting, your scent wants me dead. I can't get your addiction out my head. I can't get your addiction out of my head. It's those eyes like the ocean, hair, your skin that's like porcelain on a face that's so fair. Your beauty marked lips, oh, it's all killing me. I just want your love, but I know can't be. I just want your love, but I know it can't be. I dream my hand is round your waist, yours is on my chest. Then I wake up, the head pounding, and I'm still fully dressed. It's like using ice cubes for torture, as I'm stuck in my seat. As the water starts trickling, I just need your heat. As the water starts trickling, I just need your heat. Oh. It's like handwritten letters that look at the store, staying out until sunrise from a drunk midday tour. From the curls of your hair to the painted nails of your toes, tried hard not to show it, but everyone knows. That a good-hearted woman is getting so hard to find. And I've been sitting here drinking, trying to get you off my mind. Thank you. That was called Everyone Knows. Alright, so this next one is entitled Thrown Back Out of Love. And so before I put out my album, I put out a couple of singles beforehand, ones I just thought were strong choices that people might like to listen to. And Thrown Back Out of Love was not one of those singles. However, it's been on a bunch of playlists and radio stations, so it's it's a favorite of the algorithm, you might say. So yeah, this one's called Thrown Back Out of Love. Well, she left me for a dark-haired boy and left me in the dark. We were trying hard as we could try, but her bite was twice her bark. When both of us decided it was time to call it quits, she was out all night romancing, really putting on the Ritz. Well, she left me for a light-haired boy and left me in the ditch. Well, this time I was expecting it, but not the sweater's itch. Crawled on the wall damp and cold, I plopped down in the street. By the January, I was curled back at her feet. Well, I don't want her anymore, but sometimes it's really hard to believe. Well, I don't want her, but goddamn, when I close my eyes, she's all I see. She left me for another, but when pushing came to shove, once again I'm cold and lonely. I've been thrown back out. She left me for a dark-haired girl, well that was a surprise. She said it wasn't because of me, she was a sucker for those eyes. I didn't need much imagination to know just what those eyes would see. Now they're snuggled up together, and I'm as lonesome as can be. Well, I don't want her anymore, but sometimes it's really hard to believe. I don't want her, but goddamn, when I close my eyes, she's all I see. She left me for another, but when pushing came to shove, once again I'm cold and lonely. I've been thrown back out of love. Once again I'm cold and lonely. I've been thrown back out of love. Thank you. Thrown Back Out of Love. I'm just thinking right now, this is going to be so nice when we get back to playing shows where there's applause or sound after you finish the tune. It's going to feel so nice, and this is great preparation for that. This next tune is another one of these serious tunes, and the more I think about the kind of blend of humor and seriousness, I think of the band, Buddy, what's his name, and the other fellas from Newfoundland here. And they are just they have the funniest skits and the funniest songs to me, but then also the most heartbreaking and serious songs as well. Just such a blend. So it's I think, even though musically I don't think I'm coming from that in a big way, I think that idea of it's okay to be serious and humorous. I think I'm coming from that. So anyway, this is a song called Your Wife Said You Were Gone. Well, I hit the open road, on a hot midsummer's day, and I went out to a friend's house, way out west. I told my pretty darling I was gone most all the day, but as it turned out, ooh, I'd be back so much sooner than I'd guessed. I went out to your house. Your wife said you were gone. And as a tear rolled down her face, I told her it was gonna be okay. She said, I guess you haven't heard. I shuddered at her words, that this man who I respected passed away so unexpected just hours ago. Now I'm not a religious man, but I reached out for her hand, and I told her it's in a better place where the good people go. I went out to your house. Your wife said you were gone. And as a tear rolled down her face, I told her it was gonna be okay. I went out to your house. Your wife said you were gone. And I wish you all the best, 'cause I know now that you can rest finally. Well, I hit the open road, on a hot midsummer's day, and it wouldn't escape my mind how this world gets left behind by us all someday. Thank you. It's called Your Wife Said You Were Gone. Alright, next up, same key. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. This is a little tribute to Broadway, but it's the Broadway in Corner Brook, Newfoundland, Canada. It's a one of the kind of popular business streets, and there's a lot of bars, a lot of fun happening down there. Lots of inappropriate footwear, I think, this time of year too, usually in the normal times. That's just coming to mind. So this one's called Cuddled Gin. I woke up cuddling a bottle. Lord knows the state I was in. The ceiling was spinning and my mouth was so dry. I wondered whose couch I was on all alone. And I came terms with the fact by and by that the place where I was my own. Well, I was roaming the streets with my baby last night. Had a couple drinks after work. Met a couple of fellas who I thought would be alright, but as the night went on I wasn't quite so sure. They bought a couple of rounds, they told a couple of jokes, then one fella took the missus for a dance. Seemed to me the two of them were having too much fun, so I upped my nukes and took a sturdy stance. I woke up cuddling a bottle of gin, Lord knows the state I was in. Well, I swooped in from the left, I swung in with my right, striking nothing but a knuckle full of air. When the bouncers drove me out into the back seat of the cab, at least I found that it changed to pay the fare. I woke up cuddling a bottle of gin, Lord knows the state I was in. That's the last thing I remember till the violence of the lights and the bitter screech that brought me back to life. Get the hell out of bed, you bastard, who do you think you are? Don't you remember buddy saying he had a wife? If you're sleeping on the couch now, I'll tell you if you snore, you'll be gone down on the stairs and on the lawn. She slammed the door and that was that. I scuffed over to the couch, and there it was, a bottle of gin, just partly gone. I woke up cuddling a bottle of gin. Lord knows the state I was in. The ceiling was spinning and my mouth was so foul. I wondered whose couch I was on in the buff. And I saw sorry about last night. I'm not much of a fighter, but one hell of a bluff. Well, I woke up cuddling a bottle of gin, Lord knows the state I was in. Thank you, Cuddled Gin. Alright, so during this pandemic, I've been watching this YouTube weekly stream, I guess, called the Slap Stream with George, and he interviews famous slap upright bass players, or not only famous, but just good ones. So that's been super cool. So if you're into slap bass like I am, that's a great resource and just like very interesting stuff. Yeah, so this is a tune called Doghouse, which is a kind of a play on words of the Doghouse bass here. And it's kind of the tale of being a musician and getting in trouble for practicing too much. Or for annoying people while you're practicing, I guess. So this is called Doghouse. Well, I'm in the doghouse now. I'm in the doghouse now. I'm out here in the pouring rain. Yes, I'm in the doghouse now. Well, she was talking to her girlfriend back in her college days, shooting me a glare, but my own eyes were but a glaze. They were slapping out some rhythm. I was getting pretty good. Since I'm in the yard, I may as well serenade the neighborhood, 'cause I'm in the doghouse now. In the doghouse now. I'm out here in the pouring rain. Yes, I'm in the doghouse now. She was on the couch and trying to watch the evening news, but now it seems it wasn't world affairs that was furrowing her brow. She said, "Can you cut out that racket?" "Yes, dear, once I get this lick." Now I got an aching backside, but my scales are getting quick, 'cause I'm in the doghouse now. In the doghouse now. I'm out here in the pouring rain. Yes, I'm in the doghouse now. Babe, she had a headache, among several other things. And I'm quick to get excited when I'm yanking on these strings. Now I got a bowl of water, maybe she'll throw me a bone. I guess I'll just keep practicing till she lets me come back home. 'Cause I'm in the doghouse now. In the doghouse now. I'm out here in the pouring rain. Yes, I'm in the doghouse now. I'm in the doghouse now. In the doghouse now. I'm out here slapping this doghouse bass, 'cause I'm in the doghouse now. Thank you. That was called Doghouse. Probably relates to anyone playing an instrument on some level. Alright, we're getting towards the end of this showcase here. So this next tune is not actually on the album. It's called Hitting That Sauce. And I was getting ready to go in the studio and just kind of cutting a few songs that I had on my list. And this is one of the ones that got cut. The funny thing is, around that same time, I had a residency at a restaurant in Toronto, and this became the staff's favorite song. So, I said, "Oh, great! Now it's not on the album." But so I think we'll see this one in the future again. This one's called "Hitting That Sauce." I'm gonna try a finger style today and change that up a little bit. I've been living in the dark now for some time. The only thing that seems to bring light is to keep that liquid flowing through the day, and to keep it moving faster in the night. People tell me that these days I'm not the same, not the jovial young man that I used to be. So I stay away from people that I know. Frig 'em all, I'll do whatever pleases me. Hitting that sauce, hitting that sauce. Where once I was found, well it seems that now I'm lost. Hitting that sauce, hitting that sauce. You and me, baby, just hitting that hot sauce. A little drop of something wakes me up. Another little drop, it'll calm me down. Lately I've been dropping to the floor, hoping that there's no one else around. As I'm tipping up that bottle to my lips, I'm trying to put forth a manly side. There's tears running down my cheeks, and it's clear to me I've got no place to hide. Hitting that sauce, hitting that sauce. Where once I was found, it seems that now I'm lost. Hitting that sauce, hitting that sauce. You and me, baby, just hitting that hot sauce. Well, I'm hitting that sauce, hitting that sauce. Where once I was found, seems now I'm lost. Hitting that sauce, hitting that sauce. You and me, baby, just hitting that hot sauce. Thank you. It's called Hitting That Sauce. Same instrument. What do you know? So this is going to be my last tune here. It's a little song about when I was getting ready to move from Newfoundland to Ontario. The ironic thing about this one is that when I released it, I was getting ready to move from Ontario back to Newfoundland. So here I am, and this is called Canadian Currency Blues. Well, I've been working in the cold. Everything that I once had, I went and sold to try to scrape together a couple of these nickels to get up to see my pretty girl. Well, I've been saving and living meager, but that's only gone, and it's made me more eager to book my float across the Gulf, give a brand new way of living a world. I might be slinging doubles, staying out of trouble, just so I can pay the rent. But as far as I can figure, our hearts will just grow bigger, 'cause a minute spent with her is a minute well spent. Well, I've been dreaming of the Queen, thinking different ways that I can stack up some green, a loony here, a toonie there, stars to form a pile that I can see. Well, babe, I'll tell you what I'll do with beavers, boats, and caribou. Try to make it so we're living comfortably. And if you need duvet, counting blue-faced laureates, and we'll be scraping by just as happy as we can be. Thanks everybody for joining me. My name is Bill Sims, aka Old Billy Bob Boy. I'm really grateful for this experience to be able to showcase with Folk Unlocked online, because otherwise it wouldn't have happened, and I'm sure a lot of other people are in that same boat. If you want to reach out to me, in the description of the video or on the Folk Unlocked interface there, email me. All my info is in the description of the video. Yeah, and also they do have the Village Fund, which is taking donations to help out artists such as myself that have been having a hard time during the pandemic. So thank you so much. Thank you for joining me, and I hope your conference is going great. Have a great night. Bye.